The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yahanna, presents the Big 5-0. The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown.
But I'm here to tell you one thing. Whatsoever rank you got, you better go out, man, and do the will of the Most High like it has never been done before. And see the next fucking life that's on the line.
The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown. Shalom.
What do I mean by servant? Black people in Isaiah chapter 1. Black people are in a bad state in America. You understand? Black people are in a destroyed, what you would call a destroyed state. I know we don't show it. You understand? Because black people, we're a proud people. You understand? We walk around, we put our best foot forward. You understand? We carry ourselves as if we were feeling like $1 million. But you know what? Your brothers here in I.S.U.P.K, under command of Yahanna, the Lord has opened our eyes to what's really going on. You understand? Even though we are happy that you carry yourselves well, but we know the lives that we live. Why? Because we're your brothers. You understand? We know the destroyed lives we live, the destroyed households. You understand? The child molestation. When you look at the percentage of children in the black community that have suffered child molestation, all types of abuse, single-parent households. You understand? These are the things that black people suffer. You understand? Give me Isaiah chapter 1, verse 6. This is what the Lord has said. You understand? When it comes to black people in our condition today. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 6. From the sole of the foot.
From the what?
From the sole of the foot, even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
From the sole of the foot. So the Lord is using a metaphor of a sick person here to identify blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He's saying from the sole of the foot, meaning under your foot, to the top of your head, there's no what?
There is no soundness in it.
There's no sound part in your body. You understand? That's from the Lord's examination. The Lord has examined us and found there's no sound part in us right now, based on our condition in America. Go ahead.
But wounds and bruises.
But what?
But wounds and bruises.
But wounds and bruises is what fills us. You understand? In this captivity. You understand? Based on our condition. Wounds and bruises. Go ahead.
And petrifying swords.
What?
And petrifying swords.
We're in a bad state, black man. Black woman, Hispanic man, woman, Native American man, woman. We're in a bad state in America. You understand? I know we like to put our best foot forward. I mean, we get a new sneakers, a new Gucci belt, is it? Right? Get your hair done. You walk around and you feel like $1 million. But guess what? The worries that's going on in your mind, we know. You understand? The struggles, the victimization that you had to endure since you were a child in a single-parent household. We know about these things. You understand? And the Lord is bringing it out today. Go ahead, read.
They have not been closed.
They what?
They have not been closed.
They have not been closed. What does that mean? That means when you take care of somebody sick, the nurse has to always change their clothes. You understand? But this sick person has not been closed. Go ahead.
Neither bound up.
Neither what?
Neither bound up.
The bruises and your cuts and your scars have not been bound up. You understand? You have not been taken care of in America because everybody has abandoned you and you've been left to fend for yourself. A lot of people don't understand the young black community. Why are they this? Why are they that? Why are they so violent? You understand? They've been destroyed and nobody has taken care of them. They have not been bound up. You understand? You imagine a young boy who suffers some kind of, or a young girl who suffers some kind of child molestation in their household and nobody cares for them. They get no psychiatric help. They get no form of comfort. They are not bound up. Go ahead.
Neither mollified with ointment.
Neither what?
Neither mollified with ointment.
Ointment is a form of a cream that you pass over an injury, a wound, you understand? To try to soothe it and help it heal faster. They do not get none of that. And the primary person who's supposed to be giving you that is who? The people you dedicate your lives to, which is the Christian church. The Christian church is leading in abusing black people. You understand? They have not healed any wounds. In fact, they've joined in the spoiling of black people. They've joined in the abuse, in the rape, in the child molestation of black people. That's what they did. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Your country is desolate.
Your what?
Your country is desolate.
Your homeland is desolate. Where you're supposed to be is desolate. You understand? Because that's not where you're at. Go ahead.
Your cities are burned with fire.
Your what?
Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devoured it in your presence.
Your land, strangers devour it in your presence. What does that mean? Even today, we don't even have to go back to our homeland. Even today, in our own community. Read that one more time.
Your land, strangers devour it in your presence.
Your land, strangers devour it in your presence. What does that mean? Every heathen is in your neighborhood, making money off you. You understand? Strangers come into your land. They don't live there. They come in, they open up shop, they take your money, and they leave out. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence. That's the condition of black people today. We're completely victims. You understand? We have become complete victims in America, and the Lord has seen it. Right? Go ahead.
And it is desolate, as overthrown by strangers.
It has been overthrown by who?
By strangers.
No, by your brother.
By strangers.
Your spiritual brother.
By strangers.
By strangers. These people are not your brothers. You understand? These Moabites, aka the Chinese, Ishmaelites, aka the Arabs, these people come into your communities, they're not your brothers. They're strangers. You understand? They don't live with you. They don't talk like you. They don't eat the same foods you eat. They don't think the same way you think. They don't dress the same way you dress. You understand? They're complete strangers. But what do they want? Your money. You understand? You've seen them in the news recently how the Chinese have been beating up sisters in the nail salons. Sisters have been pouring money into these nail salons and get no respect in them. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 8. And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
This is important to understand. Except the Lord had left to us we're so destroyed. Except the Lord had left to us a very small remnant. Meaning, what's a small remnant? A small piece of the complete pie, right? That small piece is the remnant that's left over. Except the Lord had left a small remnant. Go ahead.
We should have been as Sodom.
Should be at what?
As Sodom.
As what?
As Sodom. And we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
The Lord said, except black people have been so destroyed. Young black men have been so feminized. You understand? Black women have joined the lesbian movement. Except the Lord had left a small portion. Would be like who?
Like Sodom. And should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Would have been like Sodom and Gomorrah. What's Sodom and Gomorrah known for? You understand? When you read the Bible, what is the land of Sodom and Gomorrah, those cities known for? The Lord had destroyed them for homosexuality. You understand? The Lord said unless he had left a small portion, a small resistance. You understand? That small portion, black man, black woman, you can find that small portion that the Lord has reserved in the I.S.U.P.K under command of Yahanna. You understand? The Lord has, unless he had left a small portion, go ahead.
Verse 10, hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom.
You what?
Ye rulers of Sodom.
Now the Lord's taking a notch up. He's actually calling us Sodom now. You understand? He just compared us to Sodom and Gomorrah. Now he's calling us by their name. Read it again.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our God, ye people of Gomorrah.
Ye people of Gomorrah. You know what the Lord is basically saying there? The Lord is basically calling you the F word. It's not the F word of the four letters. It's the 6-letter F word. You understand? He's calling you Sodom and Gomorrah. You understand? He knows that's not what you're supposed to be, but that's what you join yourself to. You understand? The black community now, you ask the black community, they'll tell you, yeah, well, ask the random black person, what's your stance on homosexuality? Do you agree with it? And they'll say, well, you know, to each his own. You know, they're not hurting nobody. That's not what the Lord said. The Lord gave you laws against that. You understand? He's against that for you. He doesn't want you to join them. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 11. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me?
What?
To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me?
The Lord is basically saying, so why are you sacrificing for? If you can't follow my orders, what are you sacrificing for? To what purpose are you the multitude? You know how black people are. Black people love to celebrate holidays. They go all out any holiday, even if they have no money. Trust me, that Thanksgiving table will be full. That Christmas tree will be piled with gifts under there. You understand? But the Lord said what? Read again.
To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me? Saith the Lord, I am full of the burnt offerings of rams.
I am what?
I am full of the burnt offerings of rams.
That's what the Lord is saying to Christians, man. The Lord is saying, I'm tired of your sacrifices. Imagine, every Sunday, you know, Big Mama's going to church. The Lord's not interested. The Lord said, I am full. I'm tired. You've done enough. You understand? I'm not interested in your prayers and your singing and your beating of the tambourines and your clapping of the hands and stomping of your feet and rolling around the floor. I'm full. I've had enough. Go ahead.
And the fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks.
So back then, we used to sacrifice animals to the Lord. Right? Before Christ came, we used to sacrifice animals. The Lord was tired of it also. You understand? The Lord has been tired of our nonsense for a while now. You understand? The Lord has been tired of the mess we've made of His name for a while now. Go ahead.
Or of lambs, or of he-goats. Verse 12. When ye come to appear before me, who have required this at your hand?
Listen to this closely, all Christians. This is what God said about you going to church this Sunday. Read it again.
Verse 12. When ye come to appear before me.
When you get up and put on your Sunday suit and your nice big hats and your nice ties, when you get up to go to the Lord,
who have required this at your hand?
Who required you? In other words, who asked you to? The Lord didn't ask you to come nowhere. You understand? You have your big hat on. You going to church this Sunday while your child being molested by your boyfriend at home. Stay home. You understand? You go to Sunday, you're going to go give a sermon with your shiny pointy shoes on and your house is not in order. Your wife is sitting there, she's the biggest monster in the congregation. While you getting ready to give the sermon and teach people how to handle their lives. Don't even come. Read it one more time.
Verse 12. When ye come to appear before me.
When you get up and put on all that powder down your chest, you know what I mean? To come before the Lord. Go ahead.
Who have required this at your hand?
Who asked you to? I didn't invite you. You understand? That's what the Lord is saying. Why? He's tired of you. He's tired of us. You understand? We can't keep simple laws, but we want to come and praise Him. You understand? He's not going to associate Himself with us if we can't keep basic laws. Go ahead.
To tread my courts. Verse 13. Bring no more vain oblations.
Bring no more tithes. Bring no more sacrifice. Keep them. You understand? The Lord is telling you basically, if you're not going to do what He says, it's like any father. Any father you have, any righteous father, if he gives you laws, you understand? He tells you, keep the house clean, do this, do your homework, be home on time, and you disrespect all those laws, it is in vain that you tell him you love him. He don't want to hear it. You understand? Because if you love them, what would you do? What would you do? You'd do what He said to do. You understand? Go ahead.
Incense is an abomination unto me.
Incense is an abomination. The Lord had given the order to burn the incense. Now He doesn't want it. You understand? Because He is so angry with us and the behavior we behave in our captivities. Go ahead.
The new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with it. Salaki, I cannot away with. It is iniquity. Even this Salaki. Even the solemn meeting. Verse 14. Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hated.
Your new moon, mean your celebrations. All your celebrations that you think you're celebrating to the Lord, how does the Lord feel about it?
My soul hated.
His soul hateth. You understand? You think you're doing something for the Lord. You singing and prancing around, dancing and clapping your hands, and the Lord can't stand it. You understand? This is, but sidebar. If you ever wonder why your life was so messed up, this is why. You You understand? If you ever wondered why my life is so destroyed, why nothing goes right, you understand? Why am I suffering from this and that and the other? Everything that's bad happens to me, and I'm in church every Sunday, the Lord is not looking for those praises. You understand? If you can't keep his commandments, you understand? He's telling you right here, hold them. You understand? That's why we're cursed the way we're cursed. That's why what happens to us happens to us. You understand? Because we can't keep the laws. Go ahead.
They are trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. Verse 15. And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you.
Read it again.
Verse 15. And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you.
If you ever prayed to God, if you ever had a loved one who was sick and on a deathbed, and prayed to God, that that person does not die, this is what...
Abortion is against God. You are the devil the Bible speaks of. You are a murderer. You are evil, man. You are a murderer, man. Those children that are aborted belongs to God. The children don't even belong to the parents, man. Doesn't the child deserve to live? If you were aborted, you wouldn't be here saying that stupid nonsense coming out of your devil mouth. You're an idiot, man. If you were aborted, you would not be able to stand here and worship and praise abortion. You're an evil devil, man. And God's going to bring down his hand on America and abort all you devils, man. Go ahead, out.
Get that piece of powerful hand, man. Get that piece of powerful hand. You know what I'm saying? I want you to understand this part here. If you ever prayed to God that something does not happen, you understand? If you have ever prayed to God, I remember this one sister, she said she stopped believing God. You know why she stopped believing God? Because her father was sick, and she prayed to God that he didn't die, and guess what? He died. You understand? Read that part again. This is what God has said. Read.
Verse 15. And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you.
When you spread your hands and look to God in the sky and say, please don't let my father die, God. He's dying of cancer. Don't let him die. This is what God said.
I will hide mine eyes from you.
No, I will listen to you.
I will hide mine eyes from you.
God hears all prayers.
I will hide mine eyes from you.
God will hide his eyes from you. If you want to understand why our lives has become what it has become in America, because God has hid his eyes from us. You understand? Until you can turn around and do what he says, he doesn't want to hear our prayers. You understand? He doesn't want to hear our crying. You understand? As long as we continue in our iniquity, he doesn't want to hear it. Read one more time.
Verse 15. And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you.
Go ahead.
Yea, when ye make many prayers.
When you make what?
When ye make many prayers.
When you pray day and night. You understand? When you pray day and night. Go ahead.
I will not hear.
He will not hear. You understand? If you ever wonder why God's not answering your prayers, you understand? And by the way, your prayers are some silly prayers anyway. You understand? What are you praying for? You understand? You're praying for riches? The Lord's not hearing it. You understand? You praying for what? A wicked man. Let me show you how wicked. This is why God doesn't even hear our prayers. A wicked man will be praying for what? That some sister leaves her husband and comes to him. That's your prayer. The Lord is not hearing it, man. You understand? The Lord might visit you with something else. You understand? Send a curse upon you. You know what I mean? Because we have been wicked on the earth today, man. And if you ever wondered, how come my prayers do not get answered? God doesn't want to hear it. Fix yourselves. You understand? Return to him. Keep the orders and laws he's given us. You understand? Go ahead.
I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood.
Your hands are what?
Full of blood.
Your hands are what?
Full of blood.
The black community has 300,000 abortions a year. And you want to pray to God about what? Read it again. Your hands are what?
Full of blood.
Full of blood. Black man killing black man. You understand? Some brothers step on your toes, you ready to shoot them over it. You understand? You understand? Some brother bumps you, or even, here's one, here's an old one, here's an old school one. Two brothers walking by and their eyes lock. That's it, somebody gotta die. You understand? Two brothers walking by and their eyes meet each other. That means somebody gotta die now. Read it again.
I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood.
The Lord is not hearing our prayers, black people. You understand? The Lord sees it as if you notice in this whole chapter, the Lord sees it as one body. That's why he tell you from the bottom of your foot to the crown of your head, You're sick. You understand? This is why we come out here day and night. Let the Lord just sound pass. This is why we come out day and night. You know why we come out day and night? Because we understand, you understand, that if you're not in order, guess what? We're part of the same body. We're the same people. You understand? If you are not in order and you sin against God, when the visitation comes, we all suffer from it. You understand? That's why we got to come out and speak to you, whether you're here or not. You understand? To try to convince you, saying, hey, let's return back to the Lord. Let's give him all the white man's holidays. Let's give him all the African's customs. Let's return to the Lord's statutes and commandments that the Lord gave us to hold. You understand? This way he can hear our prayers. You understand? This way when Freddie Gray is murdered by the police, he'll hear our prayers now. You understand? He'll give us justice. You understand? Let's stop going to the white man for justice, man. Let's go to the Lord for justice. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 16. Wash you, make you clean.
What?
Wash you, make you clean.
Lord's giving an order now. Lord is saying to wash yourselves. Make yourselves clean. Go ahead.
Put away the evil of your doings.
That's how you're going to wash yourselves and make yourself clean. Stop doing the evil things we've been doing. You understand? Let's stop doing the evil things we've been doing. We've been doing some evil things in America. You understand? Under this so-called white man. The Lord is now giving instructions. He's basically what he's doing now. He's extending his hands out to us. And he's giving a chance to fix the issue. You understand?
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0. The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown.
But I'm here to tell you one thing. Whatsoever right you got, you better go out, man, and do the will of the Most High like it has never been done before and see the next brother life that's on the heart.
The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown. Shalom.